It's round 23, which means the finals are only 3 weeks away. I'm Paul Grzadka, joined by Anthony Seibold, and today on The Game Plan, we are going to dissect the very important Friday night match between Brisbane and the Storm. Let's start with the Broncos and their current fullback, Te Maire Martin. Seibs, when Martin came into the team for the injured Tessinu, Brisbane went on a 7-game winning streak. They are 8 from 10 when he plays, and one of those 2 losses he went off injured in the first half. Just what does Martin add to this Broncos team when he plays?
Well, he's a quality player in attack. He came through at the Panthers and also the Cowboys as a younger player before an extended stint on the sideline as a 5'8". So he's got great ball playing ability. Takes a lot of pressure off Adam Reynolds, in particular when he plays. So 8 out of 10 games, there's no fluke to that. And I'll just let this one play through. So often in this field position, the Broncos will use Payne Haas as a first receiver. So the number 10 jersey, sometimes he gets a pass from a player like Tom Flegler, but often he's that first receiver. Now, out the back, as we let this play, you'll see Adam Reynolds. So obviously he's a real figure, focal point for the attacking Broncos team. But this player here, Te Maire Martin, his ball playing ability and his ability to turn the corner and play square is really important in this context. So as I let this play through, you see Reynolds gets to the line. What Kotoni Staggs has done, Kotoni Staggs has run at the inside shoulder of Bradman Best. What they're trying to do, the Broncos, is create a 2v1 situation. So as I let this play through, Te Maire Martin, you can see there, turns the corner. So now Anari Tuala, last defender there for the Newcastle Knights, it's a 2v1 situation. Te Maire Martin holds the ball in 2 hands, which attracts Anari Tuala's attention. Turns the corner, there he is, drags in Tuala, passes the ball to Seibold and Cobbo is one of the best young finishers in the game. So really good work there by Te Maire Martin, out the back of shape, turning the corner, holding the ball in 2 hands, draw and pass in a 2v1 situation. The next area that he helps Adam Reynolds in particular is he often lives on the right edge close to the line. So this is an example. We've got Reynolds out here all the way over there on the left-hand side for the Broncos. You'll see Te Maire Martin on the right-hand side for the Broncos. So they've got 2 focal points in their attack. Jake Turpin takes the opportunity to go to Te Maire Martin. Now, the Newcastle Knights, Adam Clune comes in and shuts it down, but what he does, he opens up an opportunity for Adam Reynolds. If I take it back just a fraction, you'll see here, it is now tackle 5. And this is where Adam Reynolds and the genius of Adam Reynolds comes to the fore. So I'll let this play through. Adam Reynolds on the last, he's got a couple of options. And what he's trying to identify, this defender here. So he'll see Dominic Young. You can't quite see Dominic's head there, but you'll see Dominic Young in that right-hand side position. Now, Adam Reynolds, if he sees Dominic Young up on the end of the line, what Adam Reynolds will do, he'll put a kick into that space there, okay, for the left-hand side of the Broncos. If he sees him back in that field position there, where he currently is, what he's going to do, he's going to run it on the last. So that's what Adam Reynolds is looking for, that visual cue of where the winger is. One of the best in the game. You can see here, he identifies that Dominic Young stays back, and then it becomes a 2v1 situation, and we know Corey Oates is one of the better finishers in the competition there. So, again, Corey Oates finishes that try, but the ability of Te Maire Martin to take some pressure off Adam Reynolds, then Adam Reynolds reading the visual cues of the right-hand side winger there for the Newcastle Knights, it becomes a 4-pointer for the Brisbane Broncos. But Te Maire Martin, he takes a lot of pressure away, takes some ball playing away from Adam Reynolds.
On to the Storm. They get a few back this week. We will be very interested to see the late positional switches coach Craig Bellamy pulls, including Cameron Munster to fullback, which we suggested may happen last week, and it did. And now there's a new one. Big Nelson Asofa-Solomona, spending time on the edge during the game. Obviously, regular right back rower Felice Kafusi still missing for personal reasons.
Well, that's why Craig Bellamy is one of the best in the game. He tactically very, very astute. Nelson Asofa-Solomona, I thought it was a really good move to push him to the right edge back row with Felice Kafusi missing. So this is what we see from Nelson Asofa-Solomona. So I want to point out this defender here. So that's the 3-in defender. That's Sean O'Sullivan, the halfback for the Penrith Panthers. Now, if Melbourne Storm go down this route again this week and play Nelson Asofa-Solomona as a right edge back row, that defender there is going to be Ezra Mam. So Ezra Mam's got a big job to do as the left-hand side half for the Brisbane Broncos from a defensive point of view. So big Nelson Asofa-Solomona, have a look, Cooper Johns gives him early ball. So it becomes a contest between Kikau, O'Sullivan and Nelson Asofa-Solomona. Gets his head and shoulders through. So that means it's going to be a quick play of the ball. So expect Nelson Asofa-Solomona to terrorise Ezra Mam this Friday evening at Suncorp Stadium if he plays in that right-hand side position. The other thing that Nelson Asofa-Solomona brings, he's got a great change of pace with inside pressure. So I want to show you what that means. You'll see here that the Panthers attack off Yo. We know they do that quite often. So Harry Grant comes and puts some inside pressure on Isaiah Yo. But this is what I want to show you. Nelson Asofa-Solomona now is the fourth last defender. So when he defends or plays as an edge back row, he's fourth from the sideline, which means he can get inside pressure on the ball player. So have a look now at Nelson. There's a change of pace. So he goes and makes Sean O'Sullivan play early. So that's Ezra Mann this week. It could even be Adam Reynolds. But he'll go, change his pace 2 or 3 metres, make him play a little bit earlier, which means this clump of 3 defenders doesn't have to make a decision. They stay connected and they work together. The other thing it does, it puts that edge back row under pressure because you're actually making the halfback play on the defending team's turn. So Nelson Asofa-Solomona, he's going to put a lot of pressure on Ezra Maire, both in attack with his carries, but also from an inside pressure perspective.
Brilliant stuff. Thanks so much, Seibs. The winner of this one keeps their top 4 dream alive, while for Brisbane, there is the added incentive of keeping clear of the fast-finishing Raiders, who are fighting themselves to sneak into the top 8. If you want to get to this game or any in round 23, then simply head to nrl.com/tickets. If you can't get to the games, you can still watch it on Channel 9, Foxtel, Sky New Zealand or Kayo.